getting to be that time right about now. Hang up in the headphones. Yeah. You already know what it is. It's the biggest, like my dog says. Is this the one and only BIWDOWG, internationally and nationally known? Yes, indeed. We're on the microphone. Back like vertebrae once again for you. If you're listening in, let me know where you're listening in from. Make sure you get in the chat right now and let me know where you're listening in. How you listening, what you got going on? How you checking in? If you're on Facebook, get on Facebook and join me at Big Dog Chico at Sports Talk and get some more info online. And here we go right here. As I was strolling on Twitter, of course, I found something else. I'm gonna start doing that from now on, just strolling on Twitter and finding some news for you guys and breaking it to you just like that, and just bringing it to you in that way. While we're in the off season, in the midst of course, Buffum updates, Prime Parents, and the Big Dog Chico show that you're tuned into right now. We will be updating you guys with everything going on. And here is one that just dropped today. Make sure you get there. And I would like for everybody, if you know somebody, you know a kid that should be there, know a guy that's an athlete that could possibly make the team. As we saw Israel Solomon be one of those guys last year. Jeremiah McCrimmon, he came over last year from one of these camps. Might have been one more guy too from the camp that came over and actually was on the team and participated on the team this year as a walk-on, probably a preferred walk-on also. But here are the camps that has been announced now for this year. And of course, it's going to have some additions on there from last year. And if you look at it like this right here, you shall see. Maybe I should, let me see. We'll look at it like that. Or we can look at it like this. And I just zoom in so we can read some of the fine print there. So it'll start off on June 4th. Right? Okay, we got them right there. Bring me back up there. All right, good. We got them on June 4th. We're starting off $75 post-grad camp. All right, post-grad camp. This is open to any and all individuals that have graduated from high school and have remaining NCAA eligibility, including 2-year transfers and 4-year transfers that are active in the transfer portal. That's the post-grad camp. Understand me now. You come in, you pay the $75 June 4th, and it's open to any and all individuals that have graduated from high school and have remaining NCAA. They have graduated from high school now, all right, and have remaining NCAA eligibility, including 2-year transfers and 4-year transfers that are active in the transfer portal. So if you're in the transfer portal, you can come through. If you're just a guy who graduated high school and you never played college football, maybe you did play college football and things didn't work out, and you still got it, right? You still got it. That boy Carter from Arkansas looks ready. Shane got competition for it. Oh yeah, he ready. Tarion Carter is ready. If you're a guy that just, you can come off the street in essence, right? And participate in this camp, right? Might be a long shot, but you can come off the street and participate. If you have if you graduated from high school and you got years remaining, that's the post-grad camp, $75. Then you got a $75 elite camp open to any and all entering 9th through 12th grade. Any and all. I don't see that look like they don't have a cap on there. They have plenty of field, plenty of room, plenty of football fields to practice on, so they can literally have, a camp going on this field, that field, the open field, the game field. You know what I mean? And they can fill up all of them. Have Coach Prime on his cart going through all of them. The indoor field, going through all of them. So no need to put a max on them when we can have them spread out doing different things, and we can keep them running, going from one field to another. Now you get when the whistle blows, you can go from this field to that field. Matter of fact, morning camp, you're going to be over here. Afternoon camp, be over there. So you get to experience the whole the whole campus, all of the practice fields you were able to participate on while coming to this camp. I think that'll be cold-blooded. You already know how we do it. Let's go. Youth camp. All right. So you got the postgrad. Then you got the elite camp, June 6th. Following that, June 11th, June 12th, the youth camp. 100. It's for the Hundun. $100 a day. There's non-contact cap. There's non-contact tongue twist. This non-contact camp is coached by current CU coaches and players. Our camp's purpose will be to encourage youth participation in physical activity and help develop the skills and fundamentals associated with the sport of football. Campers will learn techniques at all positions, the value of teamwork, and compete in our fast-paced games of buff ball. I saw that last year. That was pretty cool. CU football camps are open to any and all campers, limited to kids entering 3rd through 8th grades. 3rd through 8th grades. That's the limitation. 3rd through 8th grades. June 11th and June 12th. All right, 2-day camp, 100 a day. Holla at them. Youth camps, 3rd through the 8th grades. Then we got a women's camp. We're not leaving the ladies. Not leaving y'all out. All right? We're definitely not. My dog said, that's lit. I'm sending my sons for sure. That's what's up. All the way from the East Coast, right? Definitely. All right, let's see here. What's the next one? For the ladies, my Mercedes. June the 13th. I just knocked some down. June the 13th, $75. Colorado Football Women's Clinic will provide an insider's look at each position, play calling, and game management of Colorado Buffaloes. Cold-blooded. Participants will receive in-depth football analysis and will have an opportunity to participate in exciting and interactive on-field drills. Let me read that again for you guys out there. This is the Women's Clinic, all right? June the 13th, $75 to get there. Colorado Football Women's Clinic will provide an insider's look at each position, play calling, and game management of all the Colorado Buffaloes. Participants will receive in-depth football analysis and will have an opportunity to participate in exciting and interactive on-field drills. So you're going to be out there having fun, sweating, not just standing around watching. You're going to be learning about each position and the play calling, game management, and interact with on-field drills. That's cold-blooded. June 13th, $75. Then we got the prime. This is what I'm excited about right here. This is what I'm excited about right here. Where my people in the chat at? They're in California. Okay, that's what's up. Good deal. Peace to the family. Skull Buffs for Shiggity. No doubt. All right. Let's go here. Prime Time Classic, 7-on-7, June the 19th for the 7-on-7 teams. I'm loving it. I hope we can get some Alabama teams to go. Shout out to Parlay team out there in the ATL. I'm sure he's going to get his squad there. Cam Newton probably going to get his squad there. Mike Vick probably get his squad there. I think he has a squad, right? But I know my dog Parlay from the Pop Mints. You know what I mean? Going to have him one D4L. You already know what it is. Franchise boys. I'm tripping. It's all love. I got a whole bunch of ATL people up in here too. Listening in. As soon as I said D4L, I thought about it. It's not D4L. I'm tripping. It's not D4L. I thought about Favo. I'm tripping. Well, I know it's Parlay. I'm talking about my dog. I met Parlay in Atlanta. I'm not Atlanta, in Dallas one time with his team going through there. So I saw him in there, and that's love. Omaha, Nebraska in the building. Porsche set tripping. Let's go. Their mom is 6'2", and I'm 6'5". Ooh, I hope they don't get too tall. I hope they, goodness gracious, you might be sending them to a basketball camp soon. 6'2" and 6'5". Y'all trying to make y'all Shaq. I'll Shaq Diesel out there. Back pain? You got back pain? Get you some icy hot. All right, the Primetime Classic, though. 7-on-7 Classic, June the 19th, $300. Colorado Football Primetime 7-on-7 Classic is open to any and all teams, players, and grades. 9th through the 12th. This is like the high school camp. The other one, the youth camp, 3rd through the 8th. This is like the high school 7-on-7 camp right here. Prime time 7-on-7 classic, June 19th. $300 a team. That's cool. That's easy. That's $300 a team. That's nothing. You just got to get there now. But $300 a team, that's good. Have each guy bring $10 out. Bring $10. Bring $5. Bring a donation. I'll cover the rest. We'll do a car wash. You know, we'll sell this. We'll sell plates. We got fish fry coming up. Come on, it's things you can do to make that quick 300 done, and then get on a plane like Ocho said, fly Spirit, and get there. All I need to do is get there from point A to point B. I ain't got to be, first class. Let's get there. Fly Spirit and get there, dog. Like, man, I want my kids to be safe. I'm gonna fly Delta or American at least. Come on, Chico. Come on, Ocho. We're not no Spirit, Ocho. So you telling me you want me to put my son or my daughter on a Spirit Airlines, Ocho, to fly all the way to Colorado, Ocho? Oh no, Ocho. Oh no, Ocho. If I had to get out here and drive DoorDash, Uber Eats, Ocho, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Oh, I'm flying Spirit. All I gotta do is get to point A to point B. And it's nice. My 10-year-old QB and my 12-year-old plays wide out and in. Man, you right on point, dog. That's what I'm gonna groom mine to be: kicker, snapper, QB, and then see what he grows into. Mine might grow into a left tackle or a D tackle, but he's gonna have some skills. All right. More about the camps this summer coming up with Coach Prime. That's the Primetime 7-on-7 Classic. Competing. Sure, there's gonna be a 7-on-7 tournament going on. And it's focused on skill positions. All right. Then you got the O-line and the D-line camps. Same day, different field, open to any and all players entering 9th through 12th grade. Exclusive camp for offensive and defensive linemen that will focus on the specific O-line and D-line techniques. $75, June the 19th. O-line, D-line camp. Where my big boys at? Where my big dogs at? Where my future big buffs at? Offensive linemen, O-tackle, guard, center, D-tackle, D-end. Probably have some rush ends out there also. My big guys out there. We're going to go one-on-ones, and we're going to work on our skills. So probably it's going to be a bunch of testing, drills, and then you go to the skills where the techniques are taught by like offensive line coach, defensive line coach. You might see Warren Sapp make a appearance out there working with these young guys, 9th through 12th graders, teaching the techniques, and then you got one-on-one drills. Let's go one-on-one, get that on film, see what we got there without pads on, though. Of course, it's going to be without pads, so shouts out to them for continuing. Like, he covering the whole, we got a multitude of camps, we're covering the whole spectrum. Everything, though. We got women, we got 7-on-7, we competing, we teaching, we got the youth, we got the elite, we got postgrad, big dog. We got everything, dog. We got a multitude of everything. We got everybody coming in. We're going to have different appearances and guest speakers. And come on, man. You don't get no better than this. What type of lineup is this? It's cold-blooded. My 6-year-old D-line, D-man, D-line for sure. Why you and Coach Hayes not collabing anymore? Because we working. We working, and it's the off-season, big dog. We working, and it's the off-season. No need to be on here yelling that stuff. We got to let our blood pressure come down, and then I'll talk to him later. Got to let our blood pressure come down. He be eating them pork chops and stuff. Got to let his blood pressure come down, just like mine. Got to let it come down, and then we get to talking again. How you doing? Much love. Specialist camp. All right. I thought we had everything covered until you get the specialist camp. Now you got the everything covered. Skill, O-line, and we got the specs, baby. June 19th, same day. Everybody on campus. Everybody coming. Everybody coming. It's like an athlete's heaven. 7-7 Chevilles, old schools, nothing but them lacks. All the players, all the hustlers. High school coaches, college coaches, good players, young players, old players. All of it's like an athlete's heaven. Specialist Camp, June 19th, $75 also open to any and all players entering in 9th and 12th grade. Exclusive camp for punters, place kickers, and long snappers that will focus on a specific technique for these positions. My hair is done, my fingernails too. 6 buttons down and I don't know what to do. Must be the money. Come on, man. Y'all not with me. Y'all not with me. Let's go. Y'all not with me right now. Share this thing, like this thing, put it on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Let everybody know Coach Prime got the camps coming back. He ain't forget about it. He ain't forget about y'all. He ain't forget about them. He ain't forget about all the people. Like I said, Israel Solomon, like I had his dad on Prime Parents. His dad said, hey, my son went to the camp. He did what he had to do. He showed out. And now he's a Colorado Buffalo. It don't get no better than that. That's how you do it. Come to the camp, show out, show what you can do, get in front of the coaches, and come with some good character, be smart, fast, tough, and disciplined, and get you a chance to be a part of the team, dog. That's how it works. All right. Those are the camp dates. Mark it down in your calendar. Find a way to get there. Get out there and cut some grass. Get you a good $75. Get you a good plane ticket and get there. Hop in the car. Get there. Pay for the gas. Get there. Find a way to get there because everybody coming. The whole world watching. Everybody watching. So everybody want to be a part of the Colorado Buffaloes camps, and there it is. Here's your chance. What are you waiting for? All right. I do have some more news and information. Shout out to Cole Beasley, who posted on Twitter, that he would go play for Coach Prime right now. What y'all waiting on? That he would go play for Coach Prime right now just to get those little nuggets, pause that he give out there each and every day. Just to get those each and every day. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. Shouts out to Anton Daniels. You know what I mean? Yes, Coach Sapp is coming to Colorado in March as a grad assistant. Simple. Yes, he's coming to Colorado in March as a grad assistant. So for our University of Colorado Buffaloes. Oh, man, I finally listened to a Jason Whitlock. Oh, my God, this guy here is toxic. Ain't it, man? All right, I'm trying to pull this up right quick before I get off this thing. Oh, now, Krista Wise Williams. Shout out to everybody out there. Aurelius. Oh, now to you. 2 weeks Sap in the building. Yep, he coming after the game TV. Portia set tripping. Who else we got up in here? And where y'all up in here from? St. Clair. Okay, I'm officially in Boulder where it's colder. That's what I'm talking about. 3 weeks strong, Chico. You up there? You getting it in? Easy, I hear you, baby. What's your favorite part about being up there right now? Let me know. What's your favorite part about being up there in Boulder where it's colder, getting busy, moving like the mayor every time I'm in the city? Huh? That's what I'm talking about. You got to get you some merch so you can be repping Big Dog Chico up there in the squad, repping the gang. You know what I'm saying? Get you some merch. Get you some merch. Are y'all ready to scroll on Twitter? Say we scrolling on Twitter. Scrolling on Twitter. Michael, Coach Pollard just posted too. Let's go. Come show Deion Sanders some love. Can y'all see that right there? Yeah, y'all can see it. All right. Let's go. Show Coach Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buck. You know how Coach Pollard talk. I'm in South Georgia, baby. I'm on South Georgia. Yeah, let's go, Coach. Come show Coach Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes that you are a dog. Lock in those camp dates now. I believe, and we coming, baby. It's Coach Pollock from the Whistle Show, the pregame show. You already know 239 South Georgia, how I represent, baby. I love Coach Pollock, dog. Coach Pollock, cool dude. He come as he is. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, come to church, come as you are. Coach Pollock comes as he is. You understand me? That's what it is, baby. Let's go, Coach Prime. Go show Coach Prime some love, baby. Come there. We got specialist camp. We got O-line, D-line camps. We got prime time classic 707 camp. Only $300, baby. Women's camp, women's clinic, youth camp, elite camp, and the post-grad camp, baby. Get on out there. Colorado is a beautiful thing. What St. Clair said is a beautiful thing. We'll definitely be getting that merch. I've been to 2 of the women's basketball games since I've been here supporting the CU Sports. Way to go, baby. We love it. Hope you got you a good spot to stay out there. And it's I can't wait to get back out there too, man. I love it. Just go outside and taste the air, smell and taste so crisp. You know, you don't hear none of that, like Mike Epps said. You don't hear none of that in the air. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Renisha St. Clair said it's beautiful. We'll definitely be getting okay. That's the same one. I thought it was a different one. But yes, indeed. Go outside and taste the air, smell the air. Go eat at some of the restaurants. Go shop at some of the Whole Foods and stuff. Get you some good food. Cook out there. Become a part of the community. You know, loving it. None of that out there. None of that. Pow, pow. None of that. Only thing you got to worry about them parking tickets, though. They will get you on them parking tickets. Gotta watch where you park out there. Yes, indeed. Like, whose car is this? I got them again. All these fancy cars out here, Bob. Ever since Coach Prime came in these fancy cars, man, we've been able to tag and ticket all type of Porsches, limousines, Lamborghinis. What do you call that? The Maybach, the Maserati. Man, we've been seeing all type of exotic cars out here, man. Just gonna tag them. Just gonna tag them. That's my accent. All right, let's scroll on Twitter a little bit more. Scrolling. Coach Carl Reed. Oh, now one of the best I've ever seen live on sports today. It's the 51st birthday of the great Steve Air McNair. Shout out to Steve Air McNair, RIP, to the legend, Alcorn State legend to be exact. 4-time SWAC Player of the Year, 1994 Walter Payton Award winner, 1994 Heisman finalist, 1995 first round, 3rd overall NFL draft pick. Home of the Braves, Steve Air McNair. Shouts out to Light On Sports and Coach Carl Reed and everybody in the HBCU fam, baby. And the pregame show. Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders has the top NIL valuation in college football according to the latest rankings. Read here. Shout out to the pregame show. Let's go here and read this article by Tully Carr. Oh, not a Tully Carr. As it says, Shedeur Sanders. Travis Hunter has top 5 NIL valuations. Stay tuned for the next video I drop. Will be my top 5 places where Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter should be looking to go in the NFL. Top 5 locations and teams and all best spots for them to go, in my opinion, in the NFL. So as this article says, Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders has the top NIL valuation in college football according to the latest rankings by On3.com. Sanders' valuation stands at $4.7 million, the highest among NCAA football players, but not the highest in all sports. Who does that go to, you may ask? Who does that go to? Who's the highest in all sports then? If it's not him, I'm wondering who it is. Well, we all know. Oh, now to Run the Table Sports TV. We up in here, baby. Everybody else up in here checking in the chat, I appreciate you. Well, we all know who the highest is, and that is just with over about $1 million than Shedeur right now. That is the title for now goes to Bronny James, the son of LeBron James and a member of the USC basketball team. His valuation stands at $5.8 million on the strength of his family name and 13.5 million followers on social media, as according to Tully Carr. Travis Hunter, the two-way star for Colorado, is 5th on the list of all athletes with a valuation of $2.3 million. Hunter is just a tad behind Sanders in social media follower with 2 million followers compared to Sanders' 2.4 million. Hunter is the 3rd highest ranked football player in NIL valuations behind Sanders and Texas quarterback Arch Manning, which I'm sure his evaluation is so high because of his family name also. Well, like all 3 guys have a nice family name, the Manning name, the Sanders name, and then the James name. Dang, that's legacy on top of legacy right there. James, Sanders, and Manning. Don't get too much better than that, dog. That's 3 of the royal families right there. I can hear Prime saying that right there. That's 3 of the royal families right there, dog. And loving it. You know what I mean? To be in there in the conversation with LeBron James, Manning, and Coach Prime, when they can say that just the same thing about him too. That's cold blood. I love it. I love it. East Coast Kev for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'm gonna make sure I read that in a second. Let me go ahead and finish with this article right here. Let me see. I guess I can start back at the latter has, of course, Archie Manning has yet to play for Texas, but like James, benefit from an iconic name within his sport. The top 10 list is primarily dominated by football players, also including Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers. How you really pronounce his name? Quinn Ewers. Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe. I know how to say his name. Georgia quarterback Carson Beck and Oregon wide receiver Evan Stewart. There are 2 women in the top 10. Livy Dunn, a gymnast from LSU and LSU basketball player, of course. Angel Reese. Here are the top 10 NIL evaluations of college athletes as listed by On3. Number 1, Bernie James at $5.8 million. Shedeur Sanders at number 2, of course, fittingly. SS2, go get you some. $4.7 million. Livy Dunn, 3.5. Arch Manning, 2.8. Travis Hunter, 2.3. Quinn Ewers, 1.9. Angel Reese, 1.7. Jalen Milroe, 1.6. Carson Beck, 1.5. And Evan Stewart to round out the top 10 at 1.5. Also, y'all check out the pregame show for all your latest news on Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime, to be exact. Shedeur, Travis, Shiloh, and everybody else, check that out on thepregameshow.com. You already know what it is. We're back to scrolling on Twitter. Oh, man. Let's see what's next. Marcus Spears with some very pointed remarks about the shooting during Kansas City. Oh, man. RIP to the people who, or person or whoever died, passed away in the shooting in Kansas City. RIP, put RIP in the chat. I wanted to put this on here too. Shout out to Devin Rispers, the super recruiter from Colorado. I like that these are placed around the facility. Big screens with messages like this, dog. Nobody who gave their best ever regretted it. School bus. Will Smith, right? Nobody who gave their best ever regretted it. You won't regret it if you give your best, dog. Wake your ass up, Lucky Charms. East Coast Kev said Kyle Shanahan just fired. Damn. Defensive coordinator Steve Wilks. Oh, yeah, I saw. You know what? I was looking at that, but didn't look at it. Prime should go get him as an assistant DC. I think so too. But damn, how you just fired him, man? You got all the way to the Super Bowl, and you fired him. Oh, I didn't like a call here. I didn't like a call there. Come on, coach. Come on, coach. I would love to see that. See Coach Prime holler at Coach Wilks, man. That's messed up. You know, we wanted to go to another spot. We wanted to go somewhere else. This Coach Reed says someone has to make the 49ers firing Steve Wilks make sense. That's real. Wow. I just said that, did it, Coach Carl Reed? That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me put this in right quick, man. Man, get you all the way to the Super Bowl. You want to fire him? Let me see what the latest is on Coach Steve Wilks. The Ravens should hire Steve Wilks and should be promoted to head coach when John Harbaugh steps down. With no DC spots open at the moment, Wilks may have to take a year off, or a smart team, cough, the Ravens, should reach out and see if he wants to join their defensive staff for the season. Unbelievable. Shouts out to Steve Wilks. Kyle Shanahan has fired Steve Wilks. Look how they talk about it, though. Sean Merriman. Oh, not Sean Merriman. That's what I was thinking. The gift and the curse of playing late in the season. Yeah, you're right. No other jobs open right now, so he might be out of a job after making it to the Super Bowl. You feel me? That's crazy. Uh, yeah, I'm like oh boy said, I'm appalled. You ain't appalled. You a dude that's stealing. Zach Bollinger said, although I'm sure he had teams known there was even a chance Wilkes was getting fired, they would have held on hiring DCs. Exactly. This move's confusing me beyond words. Right. You can't just do that, man. It's kind of messed up. You put him in a bad position. One season on Ravens defensive staff, and he'll be a head coach like all before him. Double up. Did you see the way their defense played in the fourth quarter and OT? They were damn near prevent defense with 3-point lead. We played that game in the past. I'm good. Okay, I hear you. Definitely agree. Got to have a scapegoat before they start looking your way. Exactly. A real QB might help also. Wow, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. The San Francisco 49ers just dipped out. I shouldn't say the 49ers. They said Kyle Shanahan did it. They pointed the finger and said he did it. Tried to put my dog as the fall guy, huh? That's messed up, coach. Well, that's what it is. Oh, now B Wilk for the $5 super chat saying that Warren Sapp confirmed on DMVR that he is coming in March as a grad assistant. You're exactly right. If you check out my live stream from a couple of days ago, we covered that. Actually, if you check out the Buffum Update show with myself and Alan Mustard Tiger, what should I just say Tiger? Mustard Tiger, aka the Cheese Cat, on Buffum Updates. We covered that topic, and we also gave what we thought Warren Sapp would bring to the team and who would benefit the most from Warren Sapp. I think a guy like Amari Ward and Chidozie Nwankwo, Shane Cokes, the whole defensive tackle squad out there, Chaz Wallace, all of them, JJ, all of them guys I think can benefit from Coach Sapp being there. And he's going to be there to really work on that technique with those guys, as Coach Sal will still be there working on the defensive scheme and working closely with the defensive coordinator, who I would think, unless he want to bring in his own defensive line coach and take Coach Sal out and keep Warren Sapp in there. We'll see how that works. But yeah, we shall see. They are making him the fall guy. They lost because of arrogant Kyle Shanahan play calling. Shanahan refused to let McCaffrey run more. He was getting chunks of yards, and they didn't use him. I hear you, big man. I was watching that game, and I would have to go back and really try to look at it and evaluate it. I thought they made a conscious effort to try to run the ball in the second half. QB didn't make some throws, but you can also check out Buffum Updates right at the beginning. Actually, Adam and myself, we broke down what we felt happened in the Super Bowl. So check that out. Looks like the move Cokes to edge. I think, yeah, he's going to be outside more this year rather than playing. He played a lot more inside last year, defensive tackle, nose guard. He's going to play a lot more that strong defensive end this year. But he's got to compete with you got Turion Carter out there. You got Wiggins out there also. I think Shane Coates going to hold it now. He's bigger, stronger this year. You know, he's super smart. He can play the run and the pass. I think he's going to excel this year, though, taking on those one-on-ones instead of double teams like last year. Going to have better production from the other defensive linemen. So I think that'll always help him out when you have better players on next to you and guys who are, you know, just holding it down, doing their job as you do the same. Man, shout out to Steve Wilkes. Hopefully he get right. Shout out to Arden Walker also. He posted, what is this? Okay, Daily Rap Facts. All right. We just scrolling right now. Scrolling. You can register also right here for the Buffs camp. I'll put that in my bio also. I'll put that in the chat because that's what we talked about at the beginning of this. You need to, if you're just coming in, we already covered the camp dates and things that's going on this summer for Coach Prime. So y'all check that out when you get a chance. I'm not going to hold you too long. I'll come back with another live later on today. Thank you for the super chats, B. Wilk and East Coast Kev, for supporting the page, supporting the channel. If you haven't become a member yet of this channel, I appreciate it if you will. Go ahead and hit that join button next to the subscribe button. Get with your dog. Get you some merch. Get you some merch if you haven't already. This is the biggest. Chico to the C in the place to be the biggest dog of them all. Giving it to you raw and uncut, live and in effect, back like vertebrae. It is I, Sko Hard, Sko Big, or Sko Home. Get you some with the big dog. All right. It's time to run them likes up if you haven't already. We'll be back with some more. Check out Prime Parents. The podcast is available right now. The whole playlist. Let it play on any device and such, and let it run up. All right. Run them numbers up. I appreciate it. Appreciate you locking in with me for this long. We got more coming up next. All right. BIWGDOW Chico to the C in the place to be. I'm up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah. Bring me up now. Yes, sir. Oh.